Hello everyone, Mario the Pie Man here for some more Star Trek Online. Now for those who came in late, we had found out that the race who attacked our colony all those episodes ago was a race called the Elachi who live in a different dimension. We have stolen one of their ships, captured one, and we're about to go and raid one of their outposts. To see if we can rescue our friends. This is after a whole load of other Romulan stuff goes on. So I'm not going to hang around because it's starting right here, but that's hopefully got you up to speed. And we will right into this episode. I think we are getting close to the conclusion of the main Romulan arc. So let's have a go. So we've gone through this swirly thing and we've got this Elachi ship. Sensors show the Elachi Station ahead. We don't want to attract any attention because most of the vessel is under new management. We have to be careful, sir. We can't just blow up the station here. An explosion that size of subspeed could cause a disaster on the level of the Hobus supernova. The Hobus supernova in the sky. Or even worse, at the very least it could disrupt warp travel in the entire sector, which we don't want. We'll need to get inside and set off a cascade reaction to destroy the station in such a way the consequence for Real's case won't be catastrophic. Understood. So yes, we're flying an Elachi Sluggy Escort, or Slug Off. Let's call it a Sluggy Escort. Ooh. Sir, look at the size of that fleet. I see them. Have they detected us? Maybe we don't start. Not yet. They appear to think we're just another Elachi ship. Your orders? Continue to the station. Oh, it's all wibbly.
I think it's working. They don't seem to have noticed us.
Well, we're just one happy fleet.
Just a little farther.
Almost there. Stay on target. Although what I like is not just with this big fleet of different Elachi ships, but also the fact that you start getting an idea of the size of this base. It gets bigger as you go. Sir, we're in transport range. You missed the station. Let's go. I think we've still got the rebreathers from the last mission. As always, the loading screens dating the recording time of these, they are released much later than they record them usually, so you get to relive past events. You might even suddenly go, he has shown these in different orders, particularly amongst the different alts.
Sir, there's a weak point here in the station construction. If we rig the secondary power pylons to blow, we can get our cascade without doing too much damage to subspace.
Understood. Taking out the station isn't worth another Hobus. Hang on. I've got a rebreather. Why am I in my spacesuit? This is one of the things they brought it any atmospheric kind of effects have kind of been ruined by the fact that they now include, so I might have said this in another video, but they included spacesuits, so you know you didn't have
These
to have
Elachi don't seem to be warriors.
Yeah, we're just murdering lots of civilian Elachi. I'm sure that won't constitute a war crime or anything. There we go. Using my rebreather now. collecting stuff. I don't always do this. I get in the habit when I'm playing with my alts that are kind of further up the scale, as I do forget sometimes to collect stuff in these earlier characters.
I'm detecting massive biosign readings. The Elachi are probably holding more of our people as prisoners. Let's find them.
Hail the ship, tell them to stand by for survivors. Alright, so we've got to go through here. That was a tea break. But that's again.
They didn't know before. The Elachi know we're here now. But those weren't scientists.
They might have been. Ooh. All very collectors. Gone all knobbly. Start killing people. Oh, in fairness, they are fighting back. I feel a bit less bad about killing all these people. There are some of these we can open. I can also pick up some trionium gas. Yes, they do make it a bit sinister body horror-y, which I quite like. There's an element of gruesomeness as we look around here. Oh, someone just shot at us.
Enemy target on sensor.
Now we are looking for something. I guess we could scan one of these pods at some point. Maybe we could scan multiple pods. Yep. One up here maybe? Yep, there
They're
it is.
using our own people to grow the next generation of soldiers. That's just... it's sickening. Is there anyone left to save?
Agreed. That's not the answer to that question. Well, let's release this captive. So weak. Or this one? We've got company. Am I safe? Define safe. What is somewhat annoying is the ones we've found don't vanish off the map, which means it's quite hard to see who we've rescued. Let's rescue this guy. What happened? Oh no, there's 4 captives. Sometimes you have to zoom in on that map a little just to see what's going on. Ooh, and a Riemann. Good. I'm glad it's not just... Oh. Guess he was a bit past saving. Havoc! Try Havoc. Oh yes, I think you know what we're doing. Burning it all. It's actually up here. Again, not the easiest map to read, but So yes, we've just decided anyone we can't save, we're burning. Nice rational response there. Weird stuff hanging from the ceiling as well, but again we saw that in the Elachi ship. Oh, more of them. Yeah, well we just set a room on fire. And, you know, any semblance of stealth attacks are gone. We don't stealth well anyway.
Shield losing power.
And we'll get through all these Elachi. Her actually getting knocked over but while firing, good Klingon. Kept shooting even as she was being knocked backwards by the explosion. I'd love to drink the Tullaberry wine, but I can't. I've got a few breather in my mouth. Yeah, we were never really doing a stealth attack, were we? Oh, we'll sneak in. In fact, no, let's just go start shooting up this place. The thing is, it's massive. I suppose the only thing is maybe if the ship's so big they're struggling to get people actually here. That's kind of like the equivalent of someone attacking, I don't know, like Edinburgh and all your police are in Glasgow. There's something nice and regional for everyone who has no idea the distances between Edinburgh and Glasgow. About 45 minutes on the train if you're curious. But, you know, police would probably drive, which then your traffic, M8 can be a nightmare. Yeah, Glasgow traffic reports in. Oh, more wine, still can't drink it. Oh. Not really more items to take, man. Oh, some gach. This is the funny thing with the random drop items, I think, is you're going, hang on, that Elachi, they've been carrying wine and gach. The Elachi nicking like our food and drinks. Oh no, I've had a glowy thing put on me. Get this technician. This guy who's napped off there. The technicians have a habit of doing that. They roam about a lot. Very annoying. Oh. Our inventory is full. That's not good. But let's get rid of. So again, these snail steaks and stuff you don't really need to keep. And the gach. Other stuff, and in fact, fun as the wine is, we don't really need that. We'll take that. There's a tribble, someone can get a tribble. Tribbles are quite useful, they restore health, so... Although they don't always react well to Klingons in canon, you might hear it squeak. Yeah, see, they don't like Klingons. Nicely. Trouble with tribbles accurate there. Right, let's just quickly, I might clear. That's cleared out a wee bit of inventory room. There's more to do, but I will do that off camera.
This is why they've been stealing people?
Yep.
To use them as...
This could be how they reproduce. Sure, if they look at how we reproduce, they probably think it's quite manky. Oh, a couple of them are down. Why? Your companions usually res, and it's only if everyone's down that you have to actually go and pick people up. Right. Let's go, we're not done killing literally everyone we come across. Ah, them and their drones. Glad we've not had any of those skittering saboteurs. Those were most annoying ones. Yeah, quite a fun mission so far. It's just taking you through some plots. I think it's the fact that yes, there's a lot of gameplay in it, obviously, but plot is also happening. And I think that's where I get annoyed, is when you're just in fight after fight with nothing else happening. What happened? Enough for you to salute, apparently. Oh, another one didn't make it. Some people like saluting, apparently. There's no one in here.
Kyiv will pay for selling out our people.
There's no one there. Kev. And then we burn it again. Maybe we're trying that thing of you try to tie up all their people in so much, like, well, in this case, literal firefighting, that they don't have time to deal with, you know, the fact that you're running through blowing stuff up. Yeah, it's definitely a tactic. One of the more powerful people kicking right there, lots more stuff to pick up. Like I say, that's quite good. These missions, they are getting you kitted out. It's, you will find as you go through the game, once you level up quite a bit, again, the most recent lockbox is taking up a lot of space. I'll probably have to do some inventory work again. You start finding you need a lot less room in your inventory, particularly if you hoard like I do, and you'll also find that you're discarding most of the stuff you get, because you'll kind of have pretty good weapons all around. You'll have worked on getting the ones you want, and all the extra stuff. It's really just, I think at the moment my main alt's actually so high up on, you know, he's hit whatever limit a free account has on both EC and anything else. So it's actually, it's, you know, it's why again you don't really go collecting stuff much. It's always good if you do need to pick up, if you're short on credits or a lot of drones, that sort of thing. But it is, the downside is, as you're playing through a lot of battles who are high level, you get out of the habit of picking things up, because you're just, you know, again, I'm very bad for not using the hypos and the shield boost, so I tend to be sitting with those full. I should actually just transfer them onto me. I think maybe we'll save some of these people, but the longer we're here, the more. I won't let them build a new army.
No one should be subjected to an atrocity like this. We should burn the fields. It'd be...
First we look for survivors. That's what we've been doing. I think that was probably something I was meant to trigger earlier. Seemed quite a lot. I don't know for sure I'm actually always on the level for a lot of these, because you sometimes get stuff where you're not quite at the high enough level to use it. In many ways, this is a decapitation strike that you think about it. You're taking out both a lot of. You're going to destroy this station, which will be a lot of ability. This is what they're going to do to my sister, to all of us. Yep. Right, let's get that. Well, let's see how many of them die as we release them. Oh, that's about. That's more. I wasn't expecting salutes from everyone. Find which ones are. That keeps popping off. There's the next one. Thank you. Yeah. Ah! someone else. Oh, no. No, there's probably a safer way to open these, maybe? Oh, Devex. So you remember him from the first mission? Oh, so weak.
Well, aren't you a sight?
Thank you for getting me out of there. Drakhara, well, aren't you a sight? I thought you were dead in Vernat. What happened to you,
Elachi
Devex?
held us in pins like animals.
I got round. So this is what they did early voicing. They didn't voice everything. I got rounded up in Vernat with a bunch of others. The Elachi held us in pens like animals, but I think it was in stasis for a while too. I came to myself a week ago. It's hard to tell. The Elachi started processing us one by one. They stuffed me in that damn pod, and I thought that was going to be it. How are you in my life, Drakhara? Good to see you too, Devex. It was quite nice that we did see someone from Vernat. Yeah, nice to bring that character back. There we go, everything burns. Ah, grrr. It appears to have lined up all the cannon fodder. So we've got to defeat the station commander. First we've got to find our way out of this burning room. Maybe should have found the exit before I set the room on fire. Lots of drones waiting here for us as well. Probably going to do another inventory clears at this rate. Yeah, the downside, I don't usually open the lockboxes unless I get free keys from something. It's been every so often they have given away a few, but I've got a couple saved up. Elachi is apparently a big fan of jellied green worms. So this looks like our boss fight. So I might as well just start. Right. I'm doing my beam and reinforcements thing. He does appear to be trying to soften us up with the incubators and more of them. Yeah, the reason I don't usually play lockbox is you don't. Well, it's I don't spend too much on the game. That's not judging anyone who does. You spend your money on what you like. It's not hurting people. But the lockboxes in particular, I've got a big dislike for the gambling mechanics in them. And the fact that they do put so much into them. Now there are ways they have introduced away the event campaign, which does allow you to get things that would normally be stuck in lot boxes or R&D packs or the like, and that's been good. How I've got a lovely tier 6 Connie on their main alt, but there's part of which they all make, and again I know it's a free to play game, it has to make its money somehow, but I don't know, the lockbox is putting desirable things behind a thing that you can only gamble to get, always sits badly with me. Do you wonder why Tova and Kev keeps getting wiped out? Oh! He keeps jumping at people. That's actually something I'm hoping to get in this alt at some point. This one is the run and kick people in the face move. It's one of the more fun ones. I am never going to pick up all this stuff.
Force field is down and the other power station is vulnerable.
Oh, actually I will. We're just dealing all. Satra has used everything I've handed her. Oh look, used all her power ups as well. Yeah, they use a lot more. I should really just offload all my stuff onto these people because they actually remember they're there, whereas I'm forever forgetting. Right.
The cascade reaction is beginning. It's time to go.
Beam to ship. I would have thought that some Elachi ships would have caught in the cascade. No ships, no debris. The entire fleet is gone. Did they detect the cascade? Uncertain. It's hard to determine a timeline here in subspace. The rate of decay in the warp trails indicate they've gone for at least a few minutes. Sir, sensors indicate that the cascade is beginning to affect the station. I successfully withdraw. Make it so. We're wanting to go here, apparently. But I want to see if we get to see the station explode, because I'd hate to deprive you of a good explosion. Yep. Here it is, that's what we're aiming for. The weird glowy tear in space. Guess we don't get to see. Sensors show the cascade has reached a reversible state. We need to get back to real space. Get us out of here. I would have seen the explosion anyway. Not so much. It looks fine. Oh, and we're back in our ship as well. We've got to go to New Romulus for some reason. I think something was meant to pop up there, but didn't. There, did a bit of inventory sorting while we were travelling, and now to finish off this mission. So we have to defend New Romulus. I think that's where they were going, where all the Elachi fleets were going. Now, interestingly, this actually dovetails with one of the Federation missions. In fact, I have juggled the sequence in which I show the stories, so you get to see this from both sides. I don't quite know how they will, because I don't know when these will go up, obviously. They got much later than when they're presented. Oh, we brought the Deredix to the field. Commander, long-range sensor detected a massive Elachi fleet heading this way. New Romulus doesn't have the kinds of developed orbital defences necessary to develop such an attack. Admiral Carrick has called for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. To protect New Romulus, the flotilla has moved its warships into positions at our perimeter. We'll activate some basic defence along the enemy fleet's approach trajectory, then fall back towards the planet as the fight proceed. Right, so we've got to enemy attack ships inbound. This is basically an enormous Barney. Just open season on Elachi ships. Maybe I'll actually target one of those shuttles. There we go. Finally actually targeting enemy ships. We're wrong, targeting the projectiles is important, but not bring these bad boys up to a battle to run interference. I mean, hit them quite a lot behind them to do so. Behind the enemy line. I can't really pay attention to what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just going to fly in circles and shoot at stuff. Maybe I'll occasionally trigger my something plasma thingy. Yeah, that fire at will is always handy when you've got a slow turning ship. Usually when you've got a lot of weapons pointed at something. do hate those boarding party shuttles. I think we're doing okay. It looks like we're thinning them down a bit.
Focus on the small ships and try to eliminate them quickly to give us maneuvering.
Will do. Dumping this crew, I think, for someone with 6. Yeah. I wish things like that would pop up while you're in the middle of a mission. That was a fleet invite. Now, I actually haven't got her up to the level to join the fleets that I'm a member of yet, but there you go. Oh, and I got an accolade, got an achievement. Uh-oh, set of cluster mines. Fall back to the next defensive line, okay. I kind of feel I was doing better not falling back. But they are falling back.
Target's shields have failed.
Right, now we can fall back. I think that's kind of what the main intent of it was, to start heading back to the next line of defense. Ooh, an upgrade. And crafting we've not even got into yet. Or have we?
Enemy cruisers incoming.
Oh, sadly I'm facing the wrong way, so I have to wait for me to get into range.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Yes, really good to, you know, I get this idea. I feel like you're slowly pushed back by a massive fleet. What they could have maybe done was occasionally have a ship. You know, the problem to an extent is that we don't really see, you know, there's one repairing, but I think to have your ships thin out a bit might give a bit more of a sense of desperation for those big ships there. Okay. Careful, I'm using that big blaster thing. We're taking full advantage of. Problem. I do like the D-Derrix, but it does have that problem of being a very big slow ship. still more of them out there. I think that's the only problem. Sometimes when they do these big set pieces, they can turn out to be a bit slow and samey. Now that planet, the ground bit was actually quite good because you know, bits of plot happening, whereas with a lot of space stuff, it is really just fly around shooting stuff till everything's dead until the next thing happens. Problem the game has is the space combat is the bit most people like. Used to get a lot of people complaining when a mission had too much ground combat. Oh. Retreat back to New Romulus. Run. Again, we used to fly one of those. There's the big Hapax warbirds. We're launching fighter support, oh good.
Enemy heavy ships inbound. Concentrate fire on the command ship.
Shashar command ship. Allied reinforcements have arrived. Oh, one. Oh no, there's a couple. Okay, so that's basically if you play as a Federation, this is where you come in. Shot as renowned for what I would call a target-rich environment. Basically, if I fire something from most lanes, we get hit. Which is good. Trying a few of these bird ups, which I keep forgetting about as well. The Shashar Dreadnought I think has done its thing of splitting in half. Actually, the command ship is throwing the enemy fleet into confusion. Yep. Clean house. No. I think we won. We have here the Akagi, Ahieswa. The bulk of the enemy fleet has been repulsed, whatever Elachi left are giving you Romulus a wide berth. The Romulan people will survive to see another day. People will survive to see another day. The cost was high, but what price could you put in defense for home? We can leave orbit in your orders, sir.
Excellent job. You have ensured the Romulan Republic will last a little while longer. We've dealt a crippling blow to the Elachi, and now Hakiv is without his most powerful ally.
Oh, that's nice.
We lost some of our own, but we have emerged stronger than ever.
Okay. They're basically the same. It does mean something cap, Polaron, regular. I think I'll go for that.
Greetings.
Congratulations, Admiral.
And look, we've now got Devex as part of our team. Oh, we're being held in.
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Republic Navy and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to New Romulus. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Republic.
Now let's just go there. We're there anyway. Get him to say well done. So this is the new Romulus Command Center. I think you have seen it before. Go to the Rotunda. Now a new task here. Certain operatives of Klingon intelligence aim to make us trade valuable information. We have tabs on the Tal Shiar and is indicated to sign of internal conflicts between Tal Shiar and a significant faction of separatists, the Remans. Each work Klingon intelligence this gets as much information as you can. You're in a better position to gather information of Star Empire space than a Klingon. To make more information when you meet him in Konos, this is a great opportunity for the Republic to learn more about Tal Shiar and possibly recruit Remans to our cause.
Greetings.
So that's our next mission. But first we've got to go to the Rotunda, which this looks like Shuttle Bay to me, but speak with shipwreck positions officer. So what they mean by recognise is I'm getting a promotion and a new ship. So I have to go to acquire ships. So there we go. Let's browse what we're allowed for this rank. Sub-Admiral 1. So what we have here is the Hapax Warbird that you saw. That's the cruiser. The Hanom and the Havette. Now basically this and this added together make that. If you look. 3 ships. They're all a bit hateful if I'm honest. I'm not a big fan of these ones at all. I'm actually going to surf through just to quickly see. So again, one of the things now is you can, all these ships will cost though. We're going to go with the Luna class. So yeah, you could pick up some Federation ones if you wanted. We do actually have that one because I own it. Or a Vulcan ship. Again, a couple that I do already own, but I am kind of trying to do this as much with what people would actually have. Tempting to put you in a TOS ship though. But I suppose what you would see if you were playing through as a Romulan, so I'm going to go for the Heffeth Assault Warbird. The Devarin. I will look up my big list of ship names to see if I can find something better. There, so we will rename this to the Inevitability. And it is inevitable that I'm going to dislike this ship. Okay, apologies for that. I have been doing some inventory juggling which you did not need to see. So I'm going to call that a day for now, because we have a new mission toward freedom, which we will take up next time. But until this time, I am going to basically thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing the conclusion of this particular chunk of the Romulan War arc. There is some Romulan stuff to go, but this is getting very close to when everything kind of meshes back together as one plot. Where running any character through would be the same. Again, you might have seen other characters. I can't remember. I don't know exactly how things are coming up, but by this point you might have seen some other elves getting to that point. where we must, where basically they're now everything's going to be the same. And obviously, I'm not going to make 3 videos of the same mission just played by the same character. They just don't change them about that much, really. There's the new spaceship if you want to see it. So, once again, thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like and subscribe. If you want to comment, the comments are the best place. I am still, as Twitter's still around by this point, I'm at Pyman70. If that's horribly dated, you can look at this as a historical artifact. I'm also on Mastodon. Look for Pyman70 at Mistedential or something akin to that. Hopefully I should look roughly the same on both. Actually I don't, but there's the world we live in at the moment. So once again, I will thank everyone for watching and hope to see you next time. But until then, bye for now.